sure you check out our new sponsor, The Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, man. It's a funny story right here. I'll link an article in the description. Andrew Luck gets to keep $24.8 million that the Indianapolis Colts could have recouped for him for abruptly retiring from the team. Meanwhile, Barry Sanders and Calvin Johnson, when they abruptly retired from their teams, had to give up a large sum of money. Well, let's talk about this inequality. Let's talk about this racial double standard, this hypocrisy in the NFL that's really blew up over the last couple of years with the Colin Kaepernick kneeling situation and, the whole old Donald Trump thing. But we back. Goodfellow Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. And, it looks like, it is the case that Andrew Luck and the Colts have agreed to let him keep almost $25 million as he retired. Now, they could have recouped that money for him abruptly retiring. And obviously, when he came in there and told him he was retiring, that's something his agent probably would have told him. But they said in the article on ESPN, I'll link in the description, that, the Colts were fine with him walking away with the $24.8 million, and they were not going to recoup that money from Andrew Luck. So, you look at the Calvin Johnson situation, and they came back and took a couple million, I'm not sure exact figure, $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 million away from Calvin Johnson. The Lions did the same thing with Barry Sanders. I'm from Detroit, so I heard about it. And eventually, the Lions mended defenses with Barry Sanders. I don't know if they ever paid him or not, but they refused to pay Calvin Johnson. They want to bring Calvin Johnson back into the fold, back into the organization. He said put that money back in his pocket, and they have yet to put the few or couple million they owed him. But it's funny, man, because, that's a couple, $2-3 million. You know what I'm saying? They let Andrew Luck walk away with almost $25 million. And what the fuck did he do in Indianapolis? Seriously, what did he do in Indianapolis? He went to the FC Championship game. That's it. Had this been Peyton, had this been Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers, something like that, yeah, you'd be like, yeah, they generational. They brought championship or Drew Brees or championships to the franchise. I get it. They meant a lot. They're going to be ambassadors to the franchise. They're going to still sell a lot of throwback jerseys, and they still going to show up to meetings and talk. You get it. But Andrew Luck, he ain't immortalized in Indianapolis. He didn't do nothing special in Indianapolis. And it's funny, man, that in NFL, they blatantly keep showing they racial inequalities right here. No way that Andrew Luck should go ahead and take a quarter away, $25 million away. And he don't have to pay it back. But when it came to Calvin, it come to Barry, it come to other players, black players, they got to pay it back. Would they have recouped that money from Russell Wilson? Hell yeah. Would they have recouped it from Zeke Elliott? Hell yeah. Michael Vick? Yes. You can keep going down the list of Cam Newton, Todd Gurley, whoever it may be. No matter how big a star, they would have recouped that money from them. And the Colts probably do feel guilty that they destroyed Andrew Luck's career. They didn't have the right people in place. They didn't have the right line in place. They had a lame duck head coach, a defensive coach that kept drafting receivers, didn't put no money into the trenches. But at the end of the day, had you told him he couldn't take that $25 million, he had to get that $25 million back from the signing bonus or whatever else he took it from, would Andrew Luck still retire? Would he still walked away from the game? Obviously, it's easy to walk away from the game when you could take $25 million you weren't supposed to have. That's a question that should be asked. If he couldn't take that $25 million into retirement, would he still retire? And maybe so. He come from a nice background. I think his father was a lawyer or something like that. But still, that's $25 million that would have had to come out of his pocket. But it's a shame that when guys like Calvin Johnson, guys like Barry Sanders had to give a couple $1 million away because they didn't want, because they felt just like Andrew Luck. They was tired of losing. They was beat up. They wanted to win, and they knew it wasn't no winning in sight because physically how they was feeling in the direction of the organization. But people talking about Jay-Z, what he gonna do social activist wise. But the NFL problem, the root is the players. The players should demand more from the owners. You know what I'm saying? And for years, They took considerably less. They made concession after concession for CBA after concession. You know, they did this time and time again. They took the rookie, they put a cap on the rookie deal, and the owners pocketed the rest of the money from them, then put it back into the veterans. You know, they let them get away with franchise tags. They let them get away with cheaper pay. They're making 117% more than the NBA, but bring home significantly less. I believe the NBA makes 80 to 100% more than them. How does that work? The root of the cause is the players need to demand more from the owners. Shit like this shouldn't happen. If Andrew Luck get to keep $25 million, why couldn't Barry keep a couple million? Why couldn't Calvin keep another couple million? You don't hear this shit in the NBA. Then come back recouping money and shit like that. You don't hear that. And it's a shame. It's a big, big shame, man. But hey, it's the NFL. When you picking career choices or your kids picking career choices, NFL will be the last one on the list until they figure out how they treat players better, especially black non-quarterback players, man. But hey, Goodfellas Sports TV, let me know what you think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Appreciate the love, support. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, at thehelpblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Check them out. Website, promo code, description. One time for the one time we go.